Welcome to episode 895. Michal Solowow, Richest Selfmade Billionaire from Poland. 9 lessons. This is an outline of episode 895. Lesson 1, lesson 5. This is lesson 6 to lesson 9. Lesson 1. You do it not for the money, but to find solutions.
He said once for Forbes, "I was never interested in consumption."
That becoming a billionaire was never a motivating factor, but what inspired him is to find solutions. Lesson 2, Polish Optimism.
Which is the same crucial was the Polish optimism and the Polish people who take over the possibility, the option which became in this moment. And the result of this three pillar was the creation of more than 2 million private enterprises through 1 year. So it was a huge change. 2 million people decide to take over their own lives, go from the state-owned companies, take the risk, and it pays off.
Lesson 3, he is not an oligarch. Let's take a look at the distribution of oligarchs in the world. They are mostly found in Russia, next in Ukraine.
And was chosen several years ago the best entrepreneur in the post-communistic Poland. He is also the only guy who introduced 5 public companies into the Polish stock market. He manages right now 4 international public companies simultaneously and several smaller companies.
Lesson 4, he loves risk and sports. In American English, this type is often called an adrenaline junkie or extreme sports. Lesson 5, Frugality.
Until 2000, I lived inherited after my grandma small flat in an old tenement block in Kielce, a small city in Poland. At that time, his net worth was already above 200 million zlotys.
Lesson 6, he cut his teeth in West Germany.
He went to Western Germany to work for a car repairer in order to save money and to be able to invest that money in his business. So he saved up around $10,000 at that time, which was in the beginning of the 90s a substantial amount of money in Poland. He was able to invest that money in his first business, and believe it or not, he was able to start his.
Lesson 7, success is when preparation meets opportunity.
He was eager to go into business, and also he was financially prepared before the system change in Poland.
Lesson 8, feel young with technology upgrade.
In terms of
but I don't want to be put in the positive in this position to be young and old because I feel completely young. So especially that I have a few startups company in portfolio which are quite advanced in the technology. So I'm developing the 3D printing area, and we believe that we have today the equipment which is more or less comparable with the Stratasys in States. Of course, no so big development from the market perspective, but we believe that it will happen.
Lesson 9, no formal education. Studied at Kielce University of Technology. I don't think he finished his degree. I find out he was a professional basketball player, so in his youth he probably spent a lot more time in sports than in classrooms and libraries. He becomes the richest man in Poland at the young age of 58. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.